Welcome to Life Sports Fame, where football comes alive and epic rivalries take center stage. At Life Sports Fame, we bring you the most detailed and engaging analyses of the NFL's biggest games. And today, we dive deep into one of the season's most unforgettable clashes. Whether you're here for thrilling highlights, strategic breakdowns, or to relive the drama, you've come to the right place. Let's make every moment legendary. Get ready for an in-depth breakdown of one of the most thrilling matchups of the 2024 to 2025 NFL season, the Washington Commanders versus Detroit Lions. This wasn't just any game, it was a high-stakes showdown with NFC championship implications, where every play carried weight, every decision mattered, and the intensity on the field was matched only by the roaring fans in the stands. Packed with jaw-dropping highlights, record-shattering performances, and pivotal moments, this game cemented itself as an instant classic. From Jayden Daniels' 58-yard touchdown bomb to Terry McLaurin to Frankie Louvu's momentum-shifting strip sack in the fourth quarter, every second of this matchup delivered unforgettable action. These plays not only defined the game, but also showcased the elite talent and strategic brilliance of both teams. From Jayden Daniels' dazzling touchdown passes to Amon-Ra St. Brown's acrobatic heroics, this epic battle is one fans will be talking about for years to come. The Commanders' triumph. Led by rookie sensation Jayden Daniels, the Commanders delivered a jaw-dropping performance, sealing a monumental 45-31 victory over the Lions to secure their place in the NFC Championship. Daniels showcased maturity and skill beyond his years, throwing for an impressive 299 yards and 2 touchdowns, while adding 51 rushing yards that left the Lions' defense scrambling. His 58-yard touchdown bomb to Terry McLaurin in the second quarter wasn't just pivotal, it was a statement play that electrified the crowd and put the Commanders firmly in control. On the ground, Brian Robinson Jr. was an unstoppable force, bulldozing his way into the end zone twice and consistently breaking tackles to keep the offense marching forward. Robinson's ability to find gaps and power through defenders proved why he's considered one of the most dependable backs in the league. Meanwhile, the Commanders' defense was relentless. Mike Sainristil emerged as a defensive hero with 2 clutch interceptions that disrupted the Lions' rhythm and swung momentum firmly in Washington's favor. Adding to the defensive dominance, Frankie Louvu delivered a game-changing strip sack in the fourth quarter, halting a critical Lions drive and setting up an easy score for the Commanders. This game wasn't just a win, it was a showcase of a team firing on all cylinders, with both offense and defense stepping up in the biggest moments. The Commanders' balanced attack and unshakable determination sent a clear message: they're ready to contend with the NFL's best. Commanders' offensive prowess. The Commanders' offense thrived under the leadership of Jayden Daniels, whose dual-threat capabilities made him a nightmare for the Lions' defense. Daniels' ability to read defensive schemes allowed him to exploit gaps with precision passes, like his stunning 58-yard touchdown to Terry McLaurin. In addition, his mobility came into play during a pivotal third-quarter drive where he scrambled for 15 yards to convert a crucial third down, keeping the offense alive and the Lions' defense guessing at every turn. These moments underscored why he is already being hailed as one of the most promising rookies in the league. Beyond his impressive stats, Daniels demonstrated an uncanny ability to read defenses and make quick decisions, a skill rarely seen in rookie quarterbacks. His chemistry with Terry McLaurin was evident throughout the game, as McLaurin not only hauled in the 58-yard touchdown, but also made several clutch third-down catches that extended key drives. Brian Robinson Jr. was equally dominant, consistently breaking through tackles and finding gaps in the Lions' defensive line. His 2 rushing touchdowns showcased his versatility and power, and his ability to pick up critical yardage in short yardage situations kept the Commanders' offense on schedule. Defensive standouts. Defensively, the Commanders were a force to be reckoned with. Mike Sainristil, a rising star in the secondary, made his presence felt with 2 interceptions that completely changed the game's trajectory. His ability to anticipate Jared Goff's throws and position himself perfectly in coverage was nothing short of elite. Another key player was Frankie Louvu, whose strip sack in the fourth quarter not only halted a promising Lions drive, but also set up the Commanders' offense with excellent field position. Louvu's relentless pursuit of Goff throughout the game exemplified the Commanders' defensive intensity. Lions' effort falls short. Despite a stellar 15-2 record that positioned them as Super Bowl favorites, the Detroit Lions couldn't overcome costly mistakes in this high-stakes playoff clash. Quarterback Jared Goff found himself under constant pressure, throwing 3 interceptions and losing a fumble that derailed their offensive momentum. Goff's struggles highlighted the Commanders' relentless defensive schemes, which forced hurried decisions and capitalized on every misstep. Still, the Lions had their moments of brilliance. Standout wide receiver Amon-Ra St. showcased his elite skills with 115 receiving yards and a spectacular touchdown grab, leaping over defenders to haul in a one-handed pass in the end zone. St. Brown's performance was a reminder of his status as one of the league's premier wideouts, capable of turning even the toughest matchups into highlight reel moments. Running back David Montgomery contributed a solid 87 rushing yards and added a touchdown, providing a much-needed spark to the Lions' offense. Despite their efforts, the Lions' mistakes proved too costly to overcome. Jared Goff's third interception in the red zone was particularly devastating, as it squandered a critical scoring opportunity that could have shifted momentum in their favor. This turnover, coupled with their inability to capitalize on early defensive stops, underscored the Lions' struggle to execute under playoff pressure. Their inability to protect the ball and capitalize on red zone opportunities highlighted areas for improvement as they look ahead to next season. While Aidan Hutchinson delivered a standout performance on defense with 2 sacks and consistent pressure on Commanders quarterback Jayden Daniels, the Lions' defense struggled to contain Washington's balanced attack, ultimately allowing over 480 total yards. It was a bittersweet end to an otherwise impressive season, leaving fans eager to see how Detroit will rebound next year. Offensive highlights. While Goff had a rough outing, the Lions' offense showed flashes of brilliance. Amon-Ra St. was virtually unstoppable at times, making acrobatic catches and turning short passes into significant gains. Running back David Montgomery contributed with a strong ground game, racking up 87 rushing yards and a touchdown, but it wasn't enough to counter the Commanders' offensive explosion. Defensively, the Lions unit fought valiantly, with Aidan Hutchinson recording 2 sacks and constantly pressuring Daniels. Hutchinson's performance was a bright spot for Detroit, as he showcased why he's considered one of the league's premier pass rushers. However, the Lions' defense struggled to contain the Commanders' balanced attack, allowing over 480 total yards. Key moments to remember. Jayden Daniels' 58-yard TD pass, a pinpoint throw to Terry McLaurin that highlighted Daniels' precision and confidence. Quan Martin's 40-yard pick 6, a defensive masterpiece that gave the Commanders a 2-score lead in the third quarter. Frankie Louvu's strip sack, a momentum-shifting play that effectively sealed the game for Washington. Amon-Ra St. spectacular TD catch, a one-handed grab in the end zone that showcased his incredible athleticism. Brian Robinson Jr.'s second rushing touchdown, a 15-yard power run that put the game out of reach for the Lions. A rivalry in the making. With both teams showcasing immense talent and potential, this matchup could be the beginning of a new NFC rivalry that captivates fans for years to come. Jayden Daniels' precision passing and mobility have turned the Commanders into a rising offensive powerhouse, while Amon-Ra St. acrobatic catches and Aidan Hutchinson's defensive dominance cement the Lions as a formidable contender. These defining performances laid the foundation for a rivalry built on contrasting styles and a shared hunger for NFC supremacy. fans can look forward to future clashes where these stars will undoubtedly shine again. The Commanders' meteoric rise under rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels has been nothing short of remarkable. His leadership and dynamic play have re-energized Washington, signaling the dawn of a new era for the team. On the other hand, the Lions, despite their playoff exit, have shown why they're one of the most formidable teams in the league. Their balanced roster, featuring standout stars like Amon-Ra St. and Aidan Hutchinson, ensures they'll remain competitive for seasons to come. This game highlighted not just the clash of talent, but the contrasting philosophies of these two franchises. The Commanders leaned on their explosive offense and opportunistic defense, while the Lions showcased resilience and flashes of brilliance, despite costly turnovers. Could these contrasting styles set the stage for future high-stakes rematches? With both teams boasting young cores and determined leadership, their paths seem destined to cross again, perhaps with even more on the line. Looking ahead. With this win, the Commanders are riding a wave of newfound momentum into the NFC Championship, where the stakes will only get higher. Rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels has defied expectations throughout the season, and his poise under pressure has become a defining feature of Washington's success. Can he continue to write his Cinderella story and lead the Commanders to their first Super Bowl appearance in decades? The challenge will be immense, but Daniels' ability to adapt and thrive in high-pressure moments has given fans plenty of hope. Meanwhile, the Lions enter the offseason facing critical questions about their future. Despite a stellar 15-2 record, their inability to protect the ball in crucial moments proved to be their downfall in the playoffs. Jared Goff, who showed brilliance during the regular season, will need to address consistency issues to keep Detroit competitive. The Lions also have a strong foundation, with stars like Amon-Ra St, Brown, and Aidan Hutchinson, but adding depth to their roster and addressing defensive gaps could make all the difference next year. As fans look ahead, the stage is set for both teams to make significant strides. For the Lions, addressing turnover issues and bolstering their defensive depth will be key to transforming their playoff hopes into a championship reality. Meanwhile, the Commanders can build on their balanced attack by further developing their rookie quarterback, Jayden Daniels, and fine-tuning their offensive line to handle high-pressure situations. With these adjustments, both teams could solidify their positions as NFC powerhouses. Will the Commanders capitalize on their momentum and establish themselves as perennial contenders, or will the Lions learn from their mistakes and return stronger than ever? The answers lie in the journey ahead, and fans everywhere can't wait to see how it unfolds. Comment below. Who do you think will dominate the NFC Championship? Like this video if you love epic football matchups. Subscribe now and turn on notifications for exclusive NFL insights, weekly breakdowns, and all the latest updates on your favorite teams.